Today, we're tackling the risk management approach for the PRINCE2 exam. This isn't just a document, it's the project's rulebook for handling all uncertainty, both positive opportunities and negative threats. The exam will test your understanding of its purpose and its distinct difference from the risk register. A common exam trap is to present a scenario and ask which document provides guidance on the process for managing a risk. Candidates often incorrectly choose the risk register, but the correct answer is the risk management approach. It defines the procedures, tools, techniques, and standards for risk management on the project. The project manager is responsible for creating the risk management approach during the initiating a project process. However, and this is a key point for the exam, it must be aligned with any corporate or program-level risk management policies and is ultimately approved by the project board. You might see a question where a project's risk appetite differs from the organization's. The correct action is to align with the corporate standard and document this in the approach. This document also defines the project's specific scales for assessing risk probability and impact, roles and responsibilities for risk management, and reporting requirements. A critical component detailed within this document is the risk budget. This is a specific sum of money set aside only for implementing contingency plans for threats and opportunities. The exam loves to test the distinction between the risk budget and the change budget. They are not interchangeable. The risk budget is for responding to identified uncertainties, not for funding new requirements or covering delays. Let's consider an exam-style example. A project is developing a new software application. The risk management approach would state that risks will be logged using a specific software tool, assessed using a 5x5 probability and impact grid, and that any risk with a high rating must be escalated to the project board within 24 hours. It would also contain the risk budget to fund responses, like hiring a temporary developer if a key team member gets sick. The specifics of that team member getting sick would go in the risk register, but the rules for how to handle it are in the risk management approach. This document is not created and then forgotten. It's a living document reviewed at the end of each management stage to ensure it remains fit for purpose. Here's a simple way to remember the difference, which is a frequent point of confusion on the exam. The risk management approach is the how-to guide for risk, while the risk register is the what list of risks. Remembering this distinction will help you correctly answer questions that try to blur the lines between the two. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.